Something's off. You can feel it. You're with her, but you're not really with her. You smile, you laugh, you play the part, but deep down, you feel stuck. You lie awake wondering, why am I doing this? Is this even right for me? Here's the truth. Most men don't end up with the right woman. They settle. For comfort, for fear, for attachment. And that's exactly how dreams die quietly one date at a time. If you've ever felt like the relationship you're in is draining your soul instead of fueling your growth, this video is for you. Let's talk about the quiet signs you're dating the wrong girl and how to stop wasting years of your life pretending it's working when it's not. In this video, you'll learn how to spot the early red flags most men ignore, why comfort can be your biggest enemy in love, the difference between a supportive partner and a sabotaging one, and the psychology behind staying in relationships that no longer serve you. This is the conversation your friends aren't having with you, but you need it. Let's start with the most painful truth. 1. You're in love with who she used to be. Most guys fall in love with the version of her they met at the start. The spark, the excitement, the passion, the attention, but people change. And if you're honest, you've noticed it. She used to light up when you walked in. Now she barely looks up from her phone. She used to encourage your ideas. Now she criticizes your dreams. You're in love with a memory, not a person. And memories don't hold your hand at 2 a.m. when life falls apart. Here's the question to ask yourself. If I met her today, would I still choose her? If the answer is no, you already know what this is. 2. You feel more alone with her than without her. The wrong relationship doesn't feel toxic, it feels empty. You're sitting next to her, but it's like talking to a stranger. There's no depth, no curiosity. No real interest in who you are or how you're evolving. And the worst part? You start shrinking just to keep the peace. You stop sharing your ideas. You start filtering your opinions. Because every little thing turns into a debate or a shutdown. That's not a relationship. That's a slow erasure of your identity. 3. You can't be your full self around her. Here's how you know it's the wrong girl. You become a watered-down version of yourself. You hide your edge. You censor your ambition. You silence your humor. Why? Because you're afraid she'd get annoyed, roll her eyes, or worse, pull away. Real love doesn't feel like walking on eggshells. It feels like freedom. If you can't fully express who you are, you're not in love. You're in survival mode. 4. She competes with you instead of supports you. A partner is supposed to build with you, not battle against you. But some women, often out of insecurity, start turning the relationship into a competition. You get a win at work, and she makes it about herself. You try something new, and she downplays it. You express a big goal, and she throws reality at you. Her compliments are loaded. Her support is conditional. Her energy is inconsistent. And that leaves you second-guessing yourself at every turn. Here's the truth. You don't need a cheerleader. You need a partner who sees your potential and challenges you to meet it, not minimize it. 5. Your gut keeps whispering, this isn't it. There's a part of you that already knows. That quiet voice inside your chest that says, this doesn't feel like home. You've just been ignoring it. Maybe because you've invested time. Maybe because you've convinced yourself that this is as good as it gets, or maybe because you're scared to start over. But that voice, the one you keep shoving down, it doesn't lie. It keeps whispering because deep down, you're not aligned. And the longer you silence it, the more disconnected from yourself you become. 6. You're always fixing the relationship. You read books, watch videos, have long talks. You keep trying to fix things because you think love is supposed to be hard work, but love isn't fixing, it's flowing. Yes, relationships take effort, but when it's always you doing the emotional labor, carrying the weight, or initiating every meaningful conversation, you're not in a relationship. You're in a one-sided project, and the real tragedy? You're fixing the relationship instead of fixing your standards. 7. You're scared of being alone. Let's be brutally honest. Sometimes the only reason you're still with her is because the thought of being single feels worse than the relationship you're in. You're afraid of the silence, the uncertainty, the idea that maybe you'll never find something better, but that's fear talking, not love. And fear will keep you stuck in situations that feel familiar, not fulfilling. Fear will convince you to stay with someone who doesn't choose you just so you don't have to choose yourself. But here's what nobody tells you. Being alone is better than being with someone who makes you feel alone. 8. She doesn't make you want to be better. The right woman challenges you without attacking you. She inspires you to grow. She brings out your clarity. She makes you more focused. She feels like momentum, not resistance. But the wrong girl? She keeps you static, dull, numb, distracted. If you look at your life and see no growth, no fire, no sense of future, it might not be you, it might be the relationship you're in. 9. The relationship feels transactional. Love isn't a business deal. It's not, I do this so you do that. But with the wrong girl, everything starts to feel like a negotiation. You buy dinner, she gives you attention. You express love, she decides whether you deserve affection. There's no generosity, no joy. Just constant emotional calculations. That's not love, that's emotional bookkeeping. And trust me, real connection doesn't feel like keeping score. 10. You're only in it because it's not that bad. This is where most guys end up. Not miserable, but not alive either. They tell themselves, it's not toxic, she's not that mean. Other people have it worse, and they settle for average, for tolerable, for less than what they truly want. But life is too short to waste it with someone who just doesn't light you up. You deserve someone who chooses you every day, who respects you, supports you, excites you, not just someone you're used to. If anything in this video hit you hard, it's for a reason. Maybe it's time to stop lying to yourself. Maybe it's time to walk away from almost love. Maybe it's time to let go, so you can finally meet someone who brings you peace instead of confusion. The right relationship won't drain you, it will grow you. It will align with your future, not trap you in your past. So ask yourself, am I growing in this relationship or just surviving? If you're still watching, chances are you already know the answer. Don't waste your life hoping someone will become who you need. Start becoming the man who refuses to settle. This is Hey Dreamers. And we don't chase comfort, we choose alignment. Like, share, subscribe, and most of all, be bold enough to choose better.